Hey, what's up, guys? Vinny Carquito, the Big Green King. Doing a little video review on my Rocky Marciano Ring Magazine Award belt. This was made by Masis Championship belts. They're called Belt Creations. They're out in New Jersey, right here in America. This is a genuine. You have different versions in boxing belts, authentic, genuine, replicas. This is a genuine, from what I was told by a guy who has some serious boxing belts. And what genuine means is basically it's not given to an actual fighter. And obviously this wasn't given to Rocky Marciano because he died back in a plane crash. But this, I guess this wasn't really available to the public. The collector really didn't tell me how he got it or acquired it. But these can't be bought on his website, from what I'm told. They're sold out. So maybe it was given to the public. I don't really know. I'm just glad to own one of these. But Masis, there was a company called Newport that was actually making the Ring Magazine Award belts, and the difference was it wasn't a flat metal base. It was more of like a dome base. I prefer that better on the main plate, but this was his version, and he started making these for Ring Magazine like around 2012. I think the last ones he was making was 2024, and then Saudi Arabia bought the company, and he's no longer making them. He made some for, Oscar De La Hoya was in charge, was a representative for Ring Magazine. So let's just break this down real quick. It's a really heavy belt, probably about 6 pounds, from what I was told. I don't have to weigh it. I can tell it's around 5-6 pounds, but it's really nice belt. It's such a difference than the boots that you buy online. It had 3 chains, and the one chain would hang like real low, so I removed that and went with the 2 chains. A lot of his belts have the 2 chains. It just gives it a more crisp look. It only comes down like around here. On the side plate it says knocked out Joe Walcott, in 13 rounds. Philadelphia, PA, September 23rd, 1952. It's got one whole full main plate with these side little shield plates that are connected to the base, or the side base of this plate, and American flags. Has 3 gems. On this one, it was missing a gem on the far left, which is right there. So I luckily had an extra gem from Fandu, and it was like a perfect fit. So that would have drove me nuts. Has some minor blemishes on the main plate, which was already owned by somebody, so I can expect that. It's got some gems that are held in with some prongs there. Same with that side here. It's a really nice belt. The satin, they call these like sheaths or something like that. Really nice. I don't know. It feels like leather and inside of here. I don't know how it was made. I'm not going to tear it apart to find out. Now I'll turn it over here. Here's how you can tell when it's legit on the boots. It's nothing like this. It has the these like bolts that hold it down, and it has, this one's painted. It says Ring on here. And then it also has a base plate right here. This is real leather. It's not like the boot leathers you can see. And then this is the back side plates. It has the gems on it also. Now the original Rocky Marciano belt was somewhat different than this. You can see online the differences and stuff like that. His flags shot out that way, not inward. I think over time the Rocky Marciano on his plate wore out, so somebody painted his name in there. And it was different. I mean, Ring Magazine belts have been around, I believe, since like 1929. Jack Dempsey was the first one to get one. But it's just really cool because you can't find these online very often. Right now there's a Carmen Basilio Newport one going for $1,500. He signed the back of it, and it's pretty in rough shape. These are hard to get. The collector mentioned he had one, and I was like just raving about it. And next thing you know, he offered it up to me at a decent price, and I'm like, yeah, I got to get the funds for this because I'll never have a chance to own something like this. But over here is a boot. This is a boot version right here. These are all over eBay. Sometimes like boxing promotions will buy these for $150, and they'll get it custom made, and then you know, little amateur fighters, they'll get it. And this is nice. I added some gems to the boot. If you can see them right there, I added a gem, a little gem there. I added a navy blue one there, and then the clear ones there. It's got the Rocky Marciano picture. What I don't like about these is these side plates are just too small. They could be bigger. It's a flat main plate, but it's nice for the price. And that's the back of it. I have a rubber band to keep it together because I keep it in the case. And so you can see the difference there. I mean, it's definitely a boot. It's got the rug type material, carpeted material on the back. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this. Sell it, or I might give it as a gift to some of my... I have a few boxing friends that might be interested in this. If they're good to me, maybe I'll give them to them as a gift. I don't know yet, but in the meantime, it's just going to stay in the case. But yeah, but this is just something that I never thought I would own. If you go... so Masis, they gave one of these to Crawford, who beat Canelo not too long ago. And it's basically almost identical to this. I think the flags even go in the same way. It's on YouTube. It's on a big white leather plate belt. But this is basically exactly how it looks. So it's like I say, it's a really nice belt. Shines good. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is like probably, I know it's not a wrestling belt, but this is probably, you know, the best belt in my collection for me. I mean, I have some belts that are worth a couple thousand, but I don't know what this is worth, but it's definitely means a lot because I'm a big boxing fan. Family was big boxers in Youngstown, Ohio. So yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you. Yeah, Masis also made a Bruno Sammartino, the blue velvet belt. And so I've seen some people try to sell those. Somebody offered me it for like $750. I wasn't interested in Bruno, but they do make a couple wrestling belts on their website too. It's MISIS Championship Belts, Belt Creations, American maker, New Jersey, good right here in the US of A. So, but yeah, it's a really sharp belt. It's the real deal, man. This is as real as you can get when it comes to a Ring Magazine award boxing belt. So I'm glad it's in my collection. So yeah, there it is. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the hobby. God bless.